know what you saying, Donny?
Well, go on, bro.
Good?
Yeah, man.
You ready?
Yeah, if I start chatting shit, just stop me, man.
JME.
Well, go on, man.
Do you know what, yeah?
What's going on?
We caught up January 2014. That was when we caught up last time. When you come and check me at the radio,
Yeah.
And so much stuff has happened in between then and now. Like, it's just been mental, bro.
Yeah.
How has it been for you?
It's been good, man. I've still got letters coming to my house from that visit because I stayed like 2 minutes over my time in the car park, but they're not getting no peace. But everything's been. I've just taken everything as it comes, man. That's what I've learned to do, man. That's one of my biggest lessons. I don't know why I'm saying this straight off the go, but one of the biggest things I've learned in my life has been in the past 3 years is that it doesn't stop, it doesn't end. Everything, like, no matter where it be, whether it be this phone, getting it done in black, whether it be the new garment I'm making or anything I'm doing, I always think before I get it, or a new car, new house, I think before I get it, like, yes, can't wait to get this thing. Because once I get it, that's it, like, this is it, like, can't wait. But I always realize when I get something or when I achieve something, that's not the end. It's not like, yes, like, I feel so good for that first day, 2 days, 3 days. After a while, there's more, man. Life goes on. So yeah, man, I'm just taking everything as it comes, and I'm always looking forward to the next thing, no matter how big the achievement is, man.
But even with that being said, like, over the last 10 years, or even from the beginning, you've always been, like, really consistent in how you are as a person, innit? Like, how you dress, the music that you make, and just you as a person. I'm quite surprised that at a time when a lot of people were trying to, find record deals and compromising the sound a little bit, I'm kind of surprised that you didn't dabble in that yourself within your own projects, though.
I always said, if it's not necessary, people say if it's not broke, don't fix it. I think if it's not necessary, I won't really have to do it. I'm not against anything. I've never been against it. I like to, obviously, because I didn't do anything like that, I like to big it up that I didn't do it and say it in bars and whatever. On my new album, I've got lyrics when I'm saying stuff like that. But I'm not against it, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wiley had numerous deals. He had tunes that, Can You Hear Me? I'll feature on it with him, you know what I mean? No matter what kind of genre it is, I'll do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my personal project and what I'm really about, me as a person, what I'm doing is working. What I'm doing, everything I've ever done sold more than the last, had a bigger reach than the last. So there's no failure in it. So I don't need to change, you know what I'm saying? If it gets to the point where nothing's happening and it's dead, I'm like thinking, raw, what can I do? Then maybe I might even dabble in something else or whatever. But that's not happening. So the only reason why I would do that is greed. And I'm not greedy.
Don't you think that even with all of the compromising that had happened amongst a lot of the artists and a lot of people in grime, don't you reckon that in a sense, might have even helped things in the way that it shaped the way that it is today?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. That's why I said I'll never shun it. And I think, also, man, everyone's on their separate path. This grime thing, no one owns it. No one owns it. People like it's good to think you own it. I like to think I own it sometimes when I'm writing and when I'm on stage and when I'm like, probably like patriotic, like grime. If I sit back and think about it, man, if I was to die tomorrow, grime's carrying on, man. Grime's just the UK's street expression musically. That's all it is. It's a street art that we put out musically. You know what I'm saying? Instead of graffiti and whatnot, we got grime. It's just the UK's street music. Put like how we're gonna express ourselves. Full stop. It was tied down to a BPM. Nowadays, boy, like it's, you know what I mean? It's anything, man. It's just us lot spitting bars, making beats that's influenced from everything we've ever heard, whether it be Afro beats, dancehall, house. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, hip hop. No matter what it is, we're just putting it out. So yeah, man, it's
all come back around again now. And like, even though it's been around for a long time, you lot like are the older generation now, like of grime. There's a new generation of artists that are coming through, but it's come back around again. It's a big thing. Everybody's talking about it or whatnot. And usually in a situation like this, I'd think to myself, all right, well, you know what? People ain't gonna pay too much attention to like the older lot anymore. It'd be like the new guys that are coming through, like Stormzy and whatnot. But you lot are still so strong at the forefront of it. Do you feel like maybe it might be a little bit more difficult today for some of the, barring people like Stormzy and maybe you could say Bonkers or even Bugsy Malone and a few others, do you reckon it might be a little bit difficult for some of the new artists to come through and find their way through into the game?
Not really, man. Not really. I think it's easier, man, to be honest. I think back in the day when I was coming through anyway, like what's happened now is, because of the internet and how everything's like one. Everything's one thing. You got Diddy tweeting Skepta and doing, you know what I mean? The whole world's just, it's like a brain. Like the internet's made the whole world like a brain. Everyone can connect, like neurons can connect together through the internet. People's perception of coming through now means coming from zero to known by everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's what everyone thinks coming through is. Whereas, like, if you're gonna compare Stormzy or Bugsy Malone's coming through to my coming through, I was spitting bars when I was in school uniform, going to school, and only like 30 people would hear me, you know what I'm saying? Been doing this for like 15 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, my coming through has taken a very long time, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same, but because of the internet, it's like, you wanna come through now. Back then, what coming through meant was everyone in my ends saying my bars, that was it. If I had people outside my house, around my area, in the cage, the Meridian, whatnot, spitting my bars, I'm good. I don't know anybody else. I don't know what's going on in South London, East London, you know what I mean? Because the radio stations didn't reach that far and there was no internet. So as far as people around Selby and, you know what I'm saying, Northumberland Park knew JME and knew me and saw me on the high road and go, yes, JME, that's me coming through. Whereas now, people have got that, but they don't think they've got anything yet. You know what I mean? There's MCs that's got that in their ends. I'll go places and they'll be like, yeah, you know that this MC around here, da-da-da-da-da. I'll be like, I don't know about him. They'll be like, yeah, listen to him. That means he's already big. He's done his thing. People around these areas are supporting him. That means you're coming through already. So to take it to the step where everybody knows your name and artists want to work with you and whatever, that's just down to your music. Nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Nothing else. Stormzy's music is good. Stormzy's content is good. Novelist content is good. People want to hear them. And there's nothing I can do about it. If I wanted to stop Stormzy or stop Novelist, I can't do nothing. There's nothing I can do. They're already doing that. So yeah, man, I think, I don't know, comparing it is exactly the same, but the internet's made it easier. So first things first, before you want to get my attention or before you want to get Wiley's attention, just get everyone's attention in your area because I'm like, we're going to pay attention once everybody's saying your name. You know what I'm saying? Bonkers. I had no idea who that was. No idea who that was or what that was. I thought it was the name of a tune. I didn't know what was going on with that, you know what I'm saying? Went to a rave, everybody is spitting the bars, shouting the bars. I'm like, right, what's this? I pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Rather than one person coming up to me saying, yeah, look, I'm this person, da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dead now.
It takes everybody to support you. So it takes everybody from your area, everybody from your social group, or everybody from your whatever to support you.
That's why, do you know what, to be totally honest, I'm not going to lie, I can't stand it when people come up to me and just give me a CD and say to me, yeah, check this out or whatever, because I just feel like now, the time's moved on from that, innit? You just giving me a CD on the street is just not even good enough now. It's just about having a little bit of buzz around you and just having good music in it. I'll find it. I'll find it.
The thing about that is as well, because someone can come up to me and give me a CD and I can think they're good. I can think, oh my God, this is the best thing I've heard ever.
Yeah, but what are the chances of you listening to it if somebody just approaches you on the street?
Me, I try my best to listen to it, but even if I do, that's what I'm saying, even if I do listen to it and it's good, I feel like, rah, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I'm not no billionaire gonna flip and buy my house and a car and do these videos and make everybody know this person's sick. I can't, like, you're sick, but say if I know you're sick, I can tweet and say, oh, this guy's sick. That's cool, but what's that? That's gonna, you know what I mean? That's gonna help a bit, whatever. But what you need to do is you need to make sure everyone else around you knows you're sick. Have your movement going, you know what I'm saying? Section boys, have their movement, you know what I'm saying? Let people know that you're sick, so everyone knows you're sick, like, rah. So no one can stop you. You can't let somebody make you, because then somebody can stop you. You need to make sure that you made it with your going yourself. No one can stop me, bro. No one can stop me. I was spitting bars, bro. Walking back from school, going to radio, paying £5 on the way home from school, not even getting home till dark, spitting bars on radio, people having beef in radio, shanked outside, da-da-da-da-da. Just don't care. I've got to go radio and spit bars. I need to go to school tomorrow and people will be saying, oh, I heard you on radio, da-da-da-da-da. I need that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ringing people down. I haven't given nobody a CD of mine in my life, ever. Never. I've met A-list celebrities. I've not said, oh, you know what, my name is JME. Look, here's my... No, never. I'm never going to do that, ever. I'm all right, bro. I'm going to make sure that I'm the person that makes me big, so no one can make me not big. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's a double-edged sword.
What would you say has been like the biggest turning point for the grime scene in general? Like, I think I've heard a few people say, they talk about the Meridian Dan, German whip thing and like what that did with the charts or whatever. For me, like, I look at what happened with Culture Clash and I just think that was such a humongous thing for the scene in general. But what do you reckon was the biggest turning point for grime?
I don't know, man. The biggest turning point for grime.
Because it happened somewhere early 2014. Maybe it could have been going on from 2013, but I just feel like there was something for me personally, there was something special that was happening at Culture Clash for me.
Yeah, something caused a resurgence.
But people
of
say that it was more the Meridian Dan stuff.
German whip.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know, bro, man. I don't know. It's weird because it reflects on bookings as well. There was a time when I said I'm not taking any bookings because bookings to me it's just performing your old music. Like we can perform Too Many Man, which was made in 2000 and whatever. You can perform it today, so you get the biggest response. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I love that, cool. But I want to make new music. I want to be. I'm not a wannabe. I'm a musician. I'll go home now, make a beat now, and write a chorus now. And it's new to me. I'll play it in my car today and drive here listening to it. People be like, "What's that?" It's me. That's what I do. I make music. So performing to me was just I kept doing the same stuff. Like my flipping PA list was the same. Burn the same CD. I thought, nah, man, I'm not taking no more bookings. And I started making tunes. I made 96 Fuckeries, If You Don't Know, Merkin, Banger, Work, Taking Over. Integrity, Tron. I made so many tunes. I made more than an album's worth of tunes, and I featured on German Whip, Worry Workout, That's Not Me, Rap Meets Grime with Joe Grime. I've featured on so many tunes as well, and I just put so much work in, but not doing any shows. And over that period of time is when the resurgence came back. Like everybody started to care about stuff then, and I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying any attention to what was going on. So now it's kind of weird to me. My booking agent would say it to me as well, because obviously it reflects on bookings. Everybody wants to book you now. All of a sudden, everyone wants to book Grime now. All of a sudden, I don't know what it was. Culture Clash as well. Sorry, Culture Clash was a big deal, but I could never ever pinpoint it, man. Because to me, I didn't see it.
I didn't.
Yeah, because to me, I was always just working. I was always in it. To me, it hasn't changed, but to people, it has. So I don't know whether it is not Grime itself. Maybe it's everything else that wasn't Grime. Remember, we had everyone doing the crossover tunes and everyone doing the collaboration tunes that was like, whoa, where these come from? Everyone doing the tunes that weren't their main genre. They stopped. They've all stopped. I don't want to list people, but they've all stopped. Like all of that, trying to come clean cut in a suit and sunglasses and flashy lights in a place where it's nothing to do with your life, that's stopped. So maybe that's the reason why everyone thought, right, let's go back to what's really going on, where the lyrics are really a depiction of what's happening in your life. I don't know whether that's the case.
Before I go back to the Culture Clash thing, you mentioned something interesting about like how people are dressing and whatever. Like probably around August last year, I started to see like your brother in particular doing the Sports Direct thing, and everybody was kind of now like, you know, back to wearing tracksuits and stuff, which you've been pretty much doing from the get-go anyway, innit? Like, why now, innit? Why has everybody stopped wearing or making an effort dress-wise to almost dress down and wear tracksuits at every event? Why is that? Like, what happened? What kind of conversation did you lot have for this to happen?
There's been zero conversation, man. I've got lyrics where I say, look at my wardrobe, no, I'm saying, all you see is night, boy, better know all plain.
But does it represent something though, doesn't it?
I don't know, it represents what I know and where I'm from, man. That's the only thing I can say. I feel comfortable, I feel cool, I feel like no one's looking at me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how I'm meant to be. It's wrong though, obviously, because you're not meant to be anything. You can be whatever you are, wherever you are. But obviously, I was born into this, man. I was born into this street culture in the UK, born into wasn't lots of money around, wearing my brother's clothes, tracksuits and that, the Climate Fit Nike hats, TNs, that's what we used to wear, man. But everybody started wanting to dress a bit, you know what I mean, all the high-end designers and stuff. People still do it now, you know what I'm saying? But I've never owned...
And your brother just dashed it all in the bin?
I've never ever... Skepta did it, but you know what? I think with Skepta, I think travelling for him is a big deal, man. Travelling around the world and realising what other people around the world think about where you're from. And he thinks, what? He got to a point, I think, when he's thought, fuck this, man, like, this is me, innit? Like, that's all dead. Like, anyone can do, that's dead. Like, forget that. Plus, everybody that you're brought up around, everyone that's brought up in the same situations as staying council estates around us lot, bruv, they haven't got no money to be going wasting their money buying them clothes. And they don't need to do it either, bruv. They get to the point where you realise, what are we doing? You don't even need to do that, bruv. So I think Skepta thought, you know what, let me make everyone realise they don't need to do that, bruv. Like, I'm Skepta, I'm that guy everyone thinks, yeah, looks up to, I'm going to dress like this, bruv. Let them know that's how they dress as well. And that's cool, they can identify with me. Not come from the ends, make it to a certain point and then change up. So for people from the ends trying to change up to be like me, they don't need to do that, bruv. I'm going to dress like them. Like me, like that's just what I was doing. So I don't know, man. For me, like I said, it's hard for me to realise it because I don't even take part in it, man. But I can't cuss stuff because people do it that I know. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's blazing, I try to say in my bars that I don't smoke, whether it's veganism, food, try to say in my bars that I don't eat whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like to cuss it because I've got people around me that do whatever in it, so.
I hear you. the culture clash thing though, like for me, I'm a person, I go to a lot of shows, yeah. That was one of the best moments for me, show-wise, in my life.
Yeah. Which one? The latest one?
The latest one.
Okay, yeah.
And I know that you won the last one.
Yeah.
I didn't go to that. So that was why, because I was trying to figure out when we were talking about this resurgence stuff. You won the last one. You won it the last time. But this one, you know, the marketing campaign seemed even bigger.
Yeah.
I was obviously paying attention to a lot of things that were going on. I'm a DJ. I get a lot of music. I play a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I just felt like before that point in time, not so much people were coming up to me saying to me, oh, this tune's sick or this sick, whatever. I'm standing at the side of your stage at Culture Clash and I see you walking out doing 96 fuckeries and I couldn't believe the amount of the sea of people that were in Boy Better Know t-shirts that were embracing you lot the way that they did. Was that a surprise to you or not?
Yeah, it was a surprise. It was a surprise because I would be lying if I said it wasn't. It was a surprise, but I tried to take everything in my stride, like I said, man. But that show, the first one we won, that second one, like I wasn't really involved in it as much as I should be. People were saying to me as well, why aren't you out on stage as much as you should be? Even when everyone went to Jamaica, Shaky, the tune, I wasn't nothing to do with it because like I said, everyone's a grown man. All my people anyway, they're all big adults now, you know what I'm saying? And I can't, back in the day, Boy Better Know, CEO, if I have an idea, I push it to everyone like, we got to do this, we got to do this. But it's got to the point now where I can't tell people what to do no more, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell people what to do. My idea for the Culture Clash promo was, we got a tune called Amen, it's on my album, was gonna do a Red Bull video. We did a Red Bull roller disco the other day in a boxing ring, Red Bull on the floor. Oh my God, mad. That was my idea for the video, bruv. A ring in the middle, cameras around, me and my brother Matthew does my videos, 360-degree cameras around so we can do the Matrix effect, and all the supporters around behind the cameras going nuts. We're performing in the middle. After one verse, Matrix effect, bam, next MC's in the middle. And as the cameras are going around, you can see the fans behind the person, you know what I'm saying? Mental idea, cheaper than flying down like 25 people to Jamaica, The fans would have came to the shoot, so they would have come to Culture Clash, that's how you win. The video would have been playing on TV, so the people know the lyrics, that's how you win when they sing along. You perform it at Culture Clash, that's how you win. That was my idea, I did the treatment, everything. Like it was, but I don't know what happened, man. That Culture Clash, it got taken over by too many brainchilds. Too many people was like, no, do this, do that, do this. So I stepped back and I didn't do nothing.
Is that why you didn't go to Jamaica?
Yeah, I didn't go nowhere, I didn't do nothing. The adverts for Culture Clash, the posters you see on the wall, just Frisco, Skepta, Shorty, Jammer, and Jammer's Basement on the stairs. I didn't do anything, bruv. All I did was turn up on the day and perform. And then that was it, man. But as well, I think...
But did you feel passionate about, like...
I tried not to. It's hard not to. I haven't... Like, if they've sent me the video back, the full video, beginning to end of Culture Clash. I haven't watched it once.
Ain't you?
Nah, I can't remember. Like, I feel like, if I'll be honest, man, I even said to everyone at Red Bull, I feel like we should have won the first round. We shouldn't have won the second round, which we won. We shouldn't have won the second round. The CD stopped working, all that stuff. I don't know how the crowd... I don't know if the crowd was loud over there. I couldn't hear it, whatever. To me, it seemed a bit dodgy, but whatever, innit? But like I said, losing... We won the last one, didn't learn nothing. We won it, was like, yeah, whatever. We're going to Diplo's dressing room, whatever. We was just like reckless people winning, like drunk, whatever. Lost this one, I learned 1,000 lessons. Lost the clash, immediately, bam!
What did you learn?
Learned a million things. Straight upstairs, went upstairs, called everyone into the room, had a talk, everything. I learned so much, it humbled me. I thought, right. You know what I'm saying? I learned so much by losing. Where I didn't learn nothing winning.
Tell me one thing that you learned.
One thing I learned losing is, like I said, one thing I've learned losing. I'll tell you two things I learned. I'll tell you one thing I've already said that there isn't an end. There isn't an end. I always think when I do something, when I do this, we get it, that's it, like, yeah. No matter what it is, I want so many things. I want a Tesla P85D, faster than the McLaren P1, electric. I want Alcantara seats, and no one can cuss me for having leather seats no more. I want all this stuff here. But when I get it, it's not the end. That's not the end. If we win Culture Clash, it's not the end, bruv. Lose Culture Clash, it's not the end, bruv. It doesn't stop. It never, ever stops. Ever. You die, it doesn't stop, bruv. The world goes on, it doesn't stop. Keep working and keep putting out stuff and keep doing what you really want to do in your heart. Learn that straight away. Also, I learned I can't control everybody. And that's what I've learned. Since Culture Clash, I've never tried to do anything with, Boy Better Know, didn't know more. I've got everyone, obviously I like to help make everyone money as well. So like Reading Leeds, flipping Outlook, Festival, all these festivals because they go through my agent, I've hooked it up with everyone, whatever, that's cool. I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm not going to lose love for my people. But I'm never going to try and control anyone.
Why would you want to control?
Not control, but I think it's not control, innit? That's what I'm saying. Everyone's an adult in my crew. So when I think something and I think, yeah, this is what we need to do this, I've got a vision in it. So obviously I need not to control them, but I need to tell them and make sure they do it how I visioned it, so it comes out how I visioned it. But I'm not God. I ain't God, man. And I learned that straight away as well. So yeah, man, losing that taught me a lot, man. Yeah.
I hear a lot of people talk about, you know, now we need to protect the scene. You guys need to protect this and you need to protect that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by protect the scene? Like, what can you do to protect it?
I know what you're talking about. I would never say that. And I've never said that. But I know people that have said it. Like, I don't want to say that this interview ain't about other people, so I ain't gonna list people, but people keep saying, yeah, it's our thing, whatever. I don't agree with that, bro. Because if I be honest, how I've got to this point here, the only thing I've ever had control of is what I've done. I haven't had control of nothing in the scene. I haven't even had control of the name of the scene. Remember when it got called Grime? Nobody wanted it to be called Grime. There's an interview online now. Everyone's asking, what's it called? What's it called? Like, no, Grime, forget that. It's not Grime. It's not this, whatever. Oh, no, we're going to call it Esky, Soblo, what is it? It's not Grime. What's that? I remember they asked Mike Skinner, and whatever this interview was, I remember they asked Mike Skinner, and he was like, yeah, Grime, don't worry about the name. It's whatever, Grime, doesn't matter what it's called, And that's how I think now, you get me? It doesn't matter what it's called, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've had no control over it, but I'm here now off the back of me just doing what I want to do at all times. Whether it's no bookings, no one cares about Grime, there's no shows, cool. I'm going to put out 50 videos then. I'm going to put out music non-stop. When they sell and I get my check back, however much I get back, when I go to Matthew and say, that's how much I got, let's do another video for the next tune. Boom, how much you get back? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll do. And when there is shows, like now, when everyone cares, boom, we'll do shows, we'll go and do all the festivals, we'll go and do whatever. But I'm not trying to say, you can't be part of it.
And do this, yeah.
Nah, man, that's rap, that's not Grime. Look at the BPM, nah, man.
But do you reckon maybe like protecting it is like, excuse the pun, but integrity? Because I feel like maybe at a point within the scene, a few people had lost a little bit of integrity. Now that it's come back to the way that it is, and things are moving the way that it is, and people are talking about protecting it, could they be talking about maybe
protecting his integrity?
Yeah, protecting the integrity and keeping the same ethos that effectively you have had since the beginning.
What I'd like to say on that point is the only integrity you can protect is your own. So if that's what they think, they protect their own integrity and they don't do things, they don't make moves that they think will void their integrity, and that's all you can do. The scene as a whole, you can't protect the scene's integrity. The scene's integrity is in everybody else's. So you just do what you want to do. Don't tell nobody nothing. If somebody wants to go and do something, you think, well, that's a bit left. Like, why is he doing that? Like, come on, man, we're Grime. We're making people think we're this. You can't make nobody think we're nothing unless you do what you do, innit? Like, when you meet someone, you have eye contact with someone, you speak to them, they know who you are. Whether your scene's dressing up in hula dresses or what, it doesn't matter. As long as you're doing what you're doing, that's all, bruv. So I only protect my integrity. You know what I'm saying? The integrity of the scene as a whole, I have no control over, and I don't want no control over it, because if I do, that's bias, man. It's not me. And if I do also, it's limited to what I'm doing. The scene does whatever. Like, there's things happen in this scene that I think, rah, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? I have no control over that. I think, right, that's sick. And maybe I might even use that avenue now that's happened over there, you know what I'm saying? Whereas if I told everyone not to do stuff and I control it, it's limited to what I'm doing. So I think everyone should just think about what they're doing themselves, do good collaborations, don't do things, start turning things down. I've been turning things down for ages, bruv. Sometimes I've needed money and I've turned things down. I had to like...
You've never been a PA man, really, innit? Like, you never really... How often have you really, over the last 10 years, been doing PA? I know that it's blown up now, but I've never really seen you doing PAs. I've never really seen, JME doing a PA here, there, or wherever.
When I did, in 2010, I did my first album. No, that's not my 2010, that was Blam. I did it in 2009 or 2008.
Yeah.
I did Famous, and I did a little tour. Like, I went to Astoria in London, I went up and down the country, did a little tour. And then also, like I said, I did the thing with Tingy Strider when I was supporting him on tour. He's my brethren, support him on tour, cool. But then after that, I was doing PAs here and there. Like I said, it got to the point where my PA CD was getting on my nerves, bro. My PA CD was getting on my nerves. Like, we'll start with Serious or what, then it'll go into JME, or then it'll go into You'll Never Be Like JME, it'll go into the thing, like, I'm getting to used to, like, it's like the same thing.
Bored.
The crowd's going nuts, they love it. You know what I'm saying? I finish it like, do 96 bars of revenge. I think, cool, I did that in 2006 or 2005, put it in 2006, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing all tunes that are like 5-6 years old. It was all right, I was getting money here and there, but I didn't need the money, bro. I didn't need the money. I was living with my mum, I'm all right, I didn't need the money. You know what I'm saying? So what am I doing it for? Really? I'm not doing it for there's no reason. What do I need to do? What do I want to do? What makes me think, yes, this is sick? Like, I don't blaze or drink. But when you blaze and drink and them endorphins go off in your head and you feel good, what makes me feel like that? The only thing that makes me feel like that is sitting at a computer, doing something and then putting it on loop, turn the volume up, like, oh, this is sick. That makes me feel good, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go and do that. And that's what I did. I went and did that. Found Deco, found Grime Reaper, all these producers that make beats that resonate with me. Teaser, all these people, Swifter Beater, all these people that make sick tunes. Predator. I did a freestyle with Predator on the street with Trey Mission from Canada. Me, Shorty, Trey Mission. That's the first time I ever had Predator. My brethren from Manchester, Afri, showed me a beat, him, the Saf One did on one of his tunes. I said, this tune's sick. Did a freestyle to it. From there, Predator, now Predator's in the camp, you know what I'm saying? Things happen just from natural thinking what makes me feel good and doing it. Things happen, man. And doing PAs wasn't one of them. But then now, after all these tunes and my album's due out soon, there's 15 tracks on there. People probably heard about 3 or 4 of them. So like 10 new tracks no one's heard, along with all the tracks I've done now. When I have to do PAs now, I'm gonna be happy, bro. I'm gonna be going there, surprised by what Maximum plays. I'll be like, bro, what's this? Oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a surprise to me, energy, fun. I'm gonna be happy doing it. The money, I don't even care. Like, I can't remember the last time when I had to message my agent like, oh, when do I get paid? I haven't been paid. Back in the day, that was a thing. Like, I do a show, where's the money? Oh, what day's the back with transfers? You know what I mean? Nah, bruv, the money's not as important, bro. If I need the money, boom, you know what I'm saying, when I'm trying to get something cool. But if I don't need the money, I need the music, bruv. I always need the music, man.
There's the Kanye West thing.
Yeah.
Brit Awards. Was you there?
No.
Why?
Because I was hungry, man.
What do you mean you was hungry?
Listen, bruv, I was jamming at Skepta's house. He got a text. Everyone see that text I got tweeted about, whatever, come down, da-da-da-da-da. He was like, yeah. And Skepta's like everywhere. Skepta's like, he got...
What, boy better know WhatsApp group, yeah?
No. There was a boy better know group, like I said, I can't control everyone. In that group, I left. Because I'm saying, people ain't listening, I thought I just left. I'm not in no groups, you get me? Yeah. But he got the message directly to himself, and I'm sitting there, I think I was with like Novelist, Shorty, who else was I with? Dan Heavy Trackers, KJ, a couple people was chilling at Skepta's. He got a text like, yeah, boom, we have to go, like, Brits, like, Kanye said, come through Brits, everyone wear black. He's looking around for things wearing black. I said, what for? What is it for? In my head, I'm thinking, Kanye's gonna have us, like, standing in, like, 2 lines where I walk down the middle and spit bars. I'm trying to vision what's going on. Like, it's like, am I needed there? Because I haven't eaten all day. I've been at studio. That's the day I finished my album. That day, the Brit was the day I finished the last tune on my album. I've been at studio all day. I've just passed by his to show him some tunes, whatever, and I want to go and eat. I haven't eaten. I haven't even had breakfast. I'm dying. I've been spitting bars all day. So I was like, I need to go and eat. Like, I can't eat in there. You know what I'm saying? Funny enough, I could have probably ate in there because Kanye was in there standing on Nando's table. But I could have ate in there. But I thought, I'm not going to be able to eat. If I'm not needed there, let me just go and eat, bruv. You know what I'm saying? If I'm needed, if it's a thing where he needs faces, we need to be seen, I'll roll, bruv, and I'll just pass out. If I pass out, man, take me to hospital. You know what I'm saying? But I need to eat. Skepta's all over looking for clothes, looking for hats, looking for black, everyone trying to get black, da-da-da-da-da. And he wasn't speaking, he wasn't answering me. And that's, I know him, he's my brother, innit? I think he's not answering me, he's got too much on his mind. Let me just say bye and see that attitude. If he said, oh, what are you doing? I said, no, I'm gonna go and eat. He's like, cool. So then ate, man, went, streamed it, watched it online as I was eating, and I saw, yeah, everyone was there. I didn't need to be there, you know what I'm saying?
What did you think about it?
I thought it was good. What, the Brit performance?
Yeah, the Brit performance. Just like the fact that the man them and that was in the background.
100%, that was sick. 100%, I think that was sick. It was good of Kanye to do that as well. He didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? And it showed me that obviously he's got his ear to the ground, man. He, like, obviously you think stuff of people, but you don't know them. Everyone you see on TV, on YouTube and whatnot, you think you know them through what they're doing, but you don't know them, you know what I'm saying? So it made me think, raw, I thought he was like that. I thought he would like come past. I've heard he's been going studio, skipping whatever. I thought if he had a show and he had to get people on stage, he might ask it, but he might not.
You're supposed to just know.
I don't know. I don't really ask, man. Like, I just care about the music. I don't really ask. I don't ask at nothing. Skep's been abroad just now. Like I said, he was abroad in LA doing work, whatever, going studio, whatever. I haven't asked him who's he been in studio with. I don't know. When I hear the tune, when he did the tune of Bari as well, It Ain't Safe, I didn't know what he was doing. I heard it. He messaged the hook into a group with me and my sister. I just said, oh, what do you think? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's sick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what was going on, you know what I'm saying? I like to be surprised just like everyone else, even though he's my brother. I want to hear it from an outsider's point of view so I can give him advice from an outsider's point of view as well.
Was you surprised when people called the man them backup dancers and that?
No, I'm not surprised when people call them that. Everyone's got their opinion, man.
What did you think about that?
What did I think about everyone calling them that?
Yeah.
That's their opinion. Like, I've been hearing people's opinions for years, man.
Yeah.
From what haircut I've had. But when I used to get my haircut, I had people's opinions. I don't like, everyone's gonna have their opinion. If everybody said it was sick and no one said it was bad, I would have thought, oh, what's going on?